We've got to stay connected. We've got to have a mind that seeks the face of God. We've got to have a heart that yearns for the will of the Lord. Notice what he says. He says, find out what pleases the Lord. Look at it, Englishly. You find out what pleases the Lord. In other words, not everything pleases the Lord. Not everything you will do will please the Lord. Not everything I do will please the Lord. God might have a purpose for me. It might be good, and just because it's not the will of God for me, it makes the Lord displeased. God was telling David, he said, you are not the one that will build. The prophet had already told David, he said, go ahead, do whatever it is. Do what the Lord has placed in your heart. And God sent the prophet back. Say, go and tell him he's not the one. Can you imagine that? The prophet was humble enough to go back and tell David. David was humble enough to accept that it wasn't the will of God for him to build the temple. Find out what the will of the Lord is. Look at what he says in the 17th verse. Do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is. That is not so hard. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 3. It says that this is the will of God, even your sanctification, that you have